Hi, my name is Erin.n.Simon. I am a published author. I'm also the CEO of Inspired in Spirit Publishing. I want to do some videos and basically establish a platform that offers support to writers in the community. I know as a writer, sometimes it's difficult to get the people around you to take an interest in what you're writing. People don't have time to read your manuscripts. Sometimes people would tell you, I don't know anything about the genre that you write in. I'm more of an article person, or whatever the excuse is as to why they don't have time to just kind of give you ideas about your writing or to give you feedback. So I thought maybe if we establish a platform, if you guys want to reach out and ask questions about the writing process, about self-publishing, the publishing process, promotion, marketing, I thought that maybe we could establish something here where you guys can reach out and get the information and the support that you need to basically be successful in your writing endeavors. I wrote 4 works in 4 years. The first work that I wrote is Interruption, Shay Search. And Interruption was originally published by Outskirts Press, which is a medium-sized self-publishing press. My experience with them actually inspired me to start my own publishing company, implementing processes that basically allow me to streamline and to implement the things that I would have liked to see during my journey with Outskirts Press. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. My second work is Interruption Interlude, and it's a smaller book that bridges the first book to the third book. The final installment is Interruption Alter Ego, which finishes the series. Maybe I might, get inspired and continue writing Shay's story. Who knows? We'll see. My fourth work is Undercover and Under the Covers, starring Detective Aja Anderson. Right now, I am working on the second installment to that work. And I'm basically getting a lot of experience in publishing. Currently, I have a few clients where I'm publishing their works, and they're really, really happy with the process, especially once I tell them what my experience was when I had published with Outskirts Press. Also, it's great for me to have my own titles as well as other titles under my publishing company that I started. So one of the things I want to tell you about the publishing presses like Outskirts, Dorrance, Exebri, etc. is that when you have a clean manuscript, once you've finished your writing, your work, it takes 18 to 20 weeks to publish. And that can be really annoying because a lot of it is just dead time. I submitted my manuscript and I'm waiting 4 weeks to get back the manuscript review. I did like Outskirts Press process of the manuscript review. My manuscript reviewer gave me a lot of great information about my work. I was a new writer, so I kind of didn't know what a stranger would have thought about the story, and she gave me a lot of insight on it. She talked about my pacing. She talked about the characters and the consistency in the characters. She talked about just the way I had the work set up aesthetically, as far as the page breaks. I had really nice page breaks in my work and so on and so forth. So that's something that we're definitely offering at Inspired in Spirit Publishing. That's someone you can talk to, someone who will read your manuscript, give you a manuscript review, but instead of you waiting 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 weeks, you can get that manuscript review back in about 2 weeks. We're really trying to decrease the time it takes for you to get your work out there. That way you can move on to your next work and you can have multiple works and basically build up your your writing portfolio and your works resume. Another thing is I noticed that their packages are anywhere from $700 to $1,500. That's a lot of money, especially when people are working, single moms, people on limited budgets. It's a lot of money to put up right at the start. I'm a firm believer in investing in yourself, but sometimes you just want a little bit of wiggle room in order to get your endeavors going. Inspired in Spirit Publishing allows you to finance, no interest, but finance interest-free your publishing endeavors. That way it is flexible enough for you to get stuff done and you get the support you need along the way. Medium publishing presses will charge you a la carte. So you paid $700 to $1,000 for this so-called package. If you need any little thing, and you always need these little things in order to get your book going. You have to pay extra for those, and a lot of times it's expensive. $99 extra, $79 extra, $80 extra. And to me, it's kind of taking advantage of the writer who is actually desperate to get their work published and get their work out there. For a lot of us, writing is our livelihood. So to me, it's, if you can make someone's dream and their endeavors to just bring them into fruition, if you can help them in any way get that done, I think it's important that you find workarounds in order to get that done instead of taking advantage of them. So the packages that we have at Inspired in Spirit Publishing, that's your package. We're not going to charge you anything extra. You can do stuff a la carte, but a lot of times we're going to work with you one-on-one to establish a package that works for you financially, and you can get all the things you need within that package. No surprise fees or anything like that that would prohibit you from moving forward in the publishing process. Proof review. As a writer, you want to know what people think about your work. It's difficult to get the people around you to read your work. They don't have time. I only read articles. I'm more of a blog person. And with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of the social media that basically give you snippets of communication all day, text messaging, a lot of people are really coming away from reading long works, novels, long articles, etc., informational books. And what you want to do as the writer is you really want to share that with someone who's going to take an interest in it and really tell you what they think and really give you the constructive criticism that you're looking for in order to polish your work and enhance your craft. Inspired in Spirit Publishing, we're starting this platform here. You guys can reach out, ask questions, and we can work as maybe a network or a community in order to help each other get our works out there. And what we think of the works. Sometimes writers spend a lot of time in their head. You want to know, does my audience understand where I'm going with this? That goes for fiction works, nonfiction works, organizing it, formatting it, designing it. If you do poetry and that's something that you want to do, you may be concerned about the aesthetics of how it's laid out and what audiences or your target audience or your niche audience or your fan club or whoever think about your work. And it's very important that you get it from people who take an interest in the work that you do, because that's the work that they do. Another thing that we want to look at is the writing process. A lot of you are saying, I do want to publish in the future, but I would love to just get some tidbits on how can I finish the novel? I've got the story in my mind. I've been fooling around with it. Or I haven't even started to write a book. I want to write a book. How do I get started? So I'm hoping that you guys will join me on this platform. Look for these videos. I'm going to give you ideas on how you can publish. I'm going to give you ideas on how you can get through your writing process. And one of the things I want to make clear is that the writing process is a very creative process. That means there's no right way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. I've been writing since about 2004. So I've been on a journey. I've experienced a lot of things. I've done a lot of research. And I know a lot of things that can help a lot of us just kind of get through the first few phases of writing, especially for new writers. For those of you out there who are more experienced in your writing, where you just kind of want to continue to enhance your craft and you're just looking for little tidbits to kind of propel you along into certain things, definitely come back and look for videos to see, if there's anything that I'm going to be explaining that may help you in your writing endeavor. You are more than welcome to reach out. You can comment. I'm going to leave my email underneath the title. That way, if you want to ask questions, if there's stuff you want to go over, or if you're interested in publishing your book and getting it done, Inspired in Spirit Publishing is here for you. And we are looking forward to working with you guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to get back in touch with you guys. I'll be doing another video. The next video I'm going to do is the actual writing process. Like I said, I've published 4 works in 4 years. So I try to stay pretty disciplined in getting my writing done. I promise myself that every single year I'm going to have a book published. I'd like to look up one day and say, oh my God, I published 35 works, I published 50 works, I published 75 works, or what have you. And that's the legacy that I'd like to leave, you know, for my children, for myself, for my husband, for my parents. And it just feels great once you publish, because you know that you've accomplished something from start to finish, from cover to cover. That was all you. It was the work that you put in, and it's the thoughts and the sentiments that you wanted to share with the world. So again, hit me up. Let me know if you guys need anything, and I'll see you guys later.